Injured Nigerian soldier, bedridden since 2020 in Kaduna hospital, awaits urgent surgeries, cry out for help. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, you know how we do it before we go into details. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Good morning and please welcome to today's news. Lance Corporal Itodo David, a Nigerian soldier severely injured in the line of duty, has accused the Nigerian army of neglecting him and failing to cover the cost of his spinal cord surgery. The soldier, who sustained a life-altering spinal injury during operations in Abia State on September 4, 2020, has been bedridden at the 44 Nigerian Army Reference Hospital in Kaduna for over 4 years. David, with service number 13NA 690484 Lance Corporal, expressed his frustrations to Sarah reporters on Wednesday. He questioned why the government honors fallen heroes while neglecting those still alive but battling severe health challenges. They only remember us when we are dead, David said. Before his injury, Lance Corporal David served for 6 years in the Northeast, participating in critical counter-terrorism operations against insurgents. Despite his dedication and sacrifices, he claims the government and military authorities have failed to provide the necessary support for his recovery. Speaking with Sarah reporters, he said his life has been turned upside down because the incident has severely affected his ability to speak clearly. He explained that he urgently needs buttocks surgery, but the Nigerian army has remained silent. This is despite the fact that the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, instructed during his visit to Jaji last year that the names of injured soldiers should be compiled immediately to ensure they receive adequate medical attention. David said that since 2020, when he sustained a spinal cord injury, no surgery has been performed. He has been bedridden ever since, unable to perform daily activities, ensuring immense pain every day. Why are they neglecting gallant officers who have defended the sovereignty of this country? They have abandoned me since 2020. Now they are honoring the dead. Are they waiting for us to die before they remember us? He lamented. I need to see a specialist doctor and undergo buttocks surgery while awaiting spinal cord surgery. As I speak to you, nothing has been done. He appealed to the Nigerian government. I am begging the Nigerian government to please consider my plight. I have served this country to the best of my ability, but instead of reaping the fruit of my labor, I am left to suffer. David also appealed to Nigerians for assistance. Please help me. I don't want to die like this. I have suffered enough and my family has done everything they can. The government should remember me while I am still alive. On November 20, 2024, Sarah reporters reported that Lance Corporal Itodo David, a Nigerian soldier who sustained a spinal cord injury while on duty, alleged neglect by the Nigerian Army authorities since the life-altering incident occurred on September 4, 2020 in Abia State. David told Sarah reporters that officers who sustain spinal cord injuries are usually sent abroad for treatment. However, he expressed frustration, questioning why his case was being treated differently despite serving his country faithfully and upholding the oath he swore. He explained to Sarah reporters that they usually file a bond at 44 and send everything to the army headquarters so that a patient can be sent abroad for treatment. He said after he returned to Kaduna, they promised to file the bond for him so they could fly him out of the country for the surgery. A civilian staff member at 44, Emmanuel, who is responsible for preparing the bond, came and did the bond. However, after that, I had nothing. I kept asking him about the response, but he didn't answer me. Since then, whenever I speak to him, he acts as though I'm disturbing him. David said Emmanuel's job is to prepare the bond and file it with the army headquarters. David added that since then everything has gone quiet and no one is talking about his treatment anymore. I contacted my dad and narrated everything to him. He tried his best to help and said they should take me home. I waited at home for some time, and after he had spent a lot of money, he still carried me back to Kaduna. At 44, I started disturbing them again. However, the new chief medical director, Colonel Onochoko, came in after they had replaced the previous director. I asked him politely what they were going to do about my surgery. He openly told me there was nothing they could do. When I asked him why, he said they would take me to Kano again. I told him that I had already been referred to Kano, but the doctor there was not confident about the operation, which is why I returned to Kaduna. David told Sarah reporters that since then they have abandoned him and he does not know what to do. He also said a fellow soldier who was involved in a similar accident passed away at the hospital. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.